What's up guys, and welcome back to a new video. I wanted to specifically make this video purposely for this computer once again. So as you guys know, I've probably used this computer for probably 10 or so videos, but that's fine. Today's video, I want to purposely explain the streaming part. As you guys have been asking me, is this a good streaming PC? Blah 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 blah. You know, most of you are using this for streaming instead of gaming, which is fantastic. So I want to give you guys a real in-depth perspective on my point of view of how this computer performs when I stream versus how the internet connection is and CPU usage, all that stuff. So we're gonna get into all that. I'm not gonna go into super great detail with like the processors and stuff like that because I don't want to give you guys any wrong information. However, there is some stuff that I do personally know, so I will give you guys that info. I think we should click the mouse so we can get the computer looking a little bit better for this video. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna talk about the internet. As you guys know, streaming requires a really good internet. So it's not a matter of just having good RAM and having a good processor. It's really mostly about the internet. Now here's the reason. As you guys know, when you try and send a text or you try and upload maybe a YouTube video, you need good internet in order to have that good speed and that quick timing. It's pretty much essentially the same with streaming. Streaming just comes from OBS. It's a third-party app so that they can broadcast it. So without good internet, you're not going to have a good stream, and the PC is not going to do very well. So that is pretty much the number one thing you need to have is good internet. Number two is the processors. Now, to talk about the processors, Twitch requires you to have about an i5, so an Intel Core i5 processor. So pretty much what any laptop has nowadays. Most small computers, like starting out computers, it's a pretty cheap processor. Here's the thing that I do know about processors. An i5 has 4 cores, which means that pretty much it can run 4 different sets of data at pretty much the same time. So one core pretty much analyzes one stream of data per unit, if that makes any sense. So when you have 4, it's going to do a lot better. Now, here's the thing. If you have an i7, now this is the weird part because an i7 can be an i7 or it can be an i7 Extreme. The difference between those two is that the i7 has 4 cores as well. However, an Extreme has between 6 and 8. Now, here's the thing as well. Because you have more cores doesn't mean you have a better processor. It just means that maybe if you have the extra cores, it actually may ruin the connection and the overall process because you have just too many. I don't know the reason to that personally, but I just know that just because you have more doesn't always mean it's better. Just know that 4 cores is pretty much standard and it's pretty much good. Now for an i7, you're probably looking, especially for this one, I'm pretty sure the LYNX has 6 cores in it, and it's an i7. Now again, here's the thing. I don't know the difference between a 9700K and a 9900K. It's probably just another core that's being added. That's it. So again, just because you have more cores doesn't mean it's always better. You also want to make sure you have a decent sized RAM. What this means is that if you have, say, between 8 GB and a 16 GB size of RAM, it's just gonna allow things to go smoother and it's gonna create a low latency for your stream. Pretty much giving you a really good stream. So it means that when you have good internet, you have a good processor, and you have good RAM, your stream's gonna run flawlessly. Your bitrate's gonna be fantastic, and you're not gonna have to worry about anything. Now, I would recommend something here. If you guys are ever interested in remotely trying this out, it is very expensive, and it's an expensive route, but it is one of the best routes, in my opinion at least. So although this is a fantastic streaming PC and gaming PC at the same time, a dual, you know, kind of thing like that, a dual PC. So basically you have a PC that's made for gaming, which you have the really sexy graphics cards, then you have the high gigabytes of RAM, you have the really damn good processors, you have the CPU cooling, you have everything, you have the fans, you have the fancy everything. For a streaming PC, you don't need all that. Now, you could use still fans and CPU cooling. It'd probably be better, in my opinion, because it'd keep everything cool, keep everything running smoothly, and not overheat and ruin the PC. Now, for a streaming PC, for dual PCs, this is what I'm talking about here. So you have one gaming and one streaming. If something ever crashes on just this one, that means both your stream and your game will crash at the same time, and it'll be over. However, you have the dual PC, which is the more expensive option. You'd have, obviously, the stream PC, which would be dedicated to the stream, and then you have the gaming PC dedicated to the game. Guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments. I'm sure you will, honestly, but that's it. Remember, there's also a huge giveaway at when we hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Not only will I be giving away a Final Mouse Ultralight 2 Cape Town Edition, but as well as a monitor and a $100 gift certificate. Now, the reason why I'm saying 10K is because then I can have a little bit of money hopefully saved up so that if I need to ship it to you guys, then we'll probably work that around. Now, if you guys are overseas, which most of you are for some reason, then that's a whole different story. I'll get into that maybe in another video, but haven't figured that one out because shipping costs would be outrageously stupid expensive. So yeah, that's it for this video. Peace.